Hey guys, welcome to a pickups video. Hurrah! No beer in this video. Nice pint of water. Taking care of myself. I was out cycling earlier, so I get the fluids back in me. Yeah, so bought a few games recently. I've bought one for the N64 and I bought a stack of Genesis titles, and some of which Alex Blue Tonic helped me out with, which was absolutely brilliant because I was really chuffed to get a couple of these games. And yeah, I've been caning the Genesis lately. I've been really playing it a lot and I'm really liking the system a lot. I mean, as a kid, when I had a Mega Drive, it was a very brief experience. The only experience I had really was playing it at my cousin's next door neighbour's house. And then I only played, the only games I can really remember, I'm trying to think what games he had. I remember playing Golden Axe, and I remember playing Castle of Illusion, which really impressed me at the time. And then he moved on to the Super Nintendo, and that was it then. I was a Super Nintendo addict. I just couldn't get enough of it. And then at one point during school, I swapped my Super Nintendo like a complete twat with a kid in school for his Mega Drive and Streets of Rage, because I was obsessed with Streets of Rage. I wanted to play it. Biggest mistake I ever made. I really regret doing that. I can't remember how I ended up with Super Nintendo after that. I don't know if I bought one back myself or my parents bought it for me, because I can't see me buying it, because I probably wouldn't have been able to afford it. It cost me too much, because it took me ages to save up for it in the first place. Yeah, I never understood why I did that. I was really stupid, but there you go. So yeah, anyway, so now I'm obviously as an adult, I can buy the games now and try and enjoy the system more and get more out of it and find out, you know, why everyone loves the Mega Drive. But it's really cool. I'm having a lot of fun with it, playing some cracking games at the moment. It's a nice balance and all, man. I love 16-bit gaming, so Super Nintendo, Mega Drive, it's just perfect. But before we get to the Mega Drive or Genesis, I'll just show you the one N64 game I picked up. It's only one, because I haven't seen anything I want yet for a while. I'm still keeping my eye out for games I want, but I got this one because I've had it before and it's bloody brilliant, and it was going cheap, so I thought, yeah, why not? It was, if I remember rightly, I think it was 26 quid, a couple of quid postage or best offer, and I think I offered him 20, which was taking the piss a bit, but he was like, no, not having none of that. And he let me have it for 22 in the end, because the auction ended and no one bought it. So I was well happy to pay 22 for this when I looked at how much everybody else on eBay is asking for it. And it is Sin and Punishment. So it's my one and only Japanese N64 game. I don't think there's any other games I want from Japan. I've looked around to see what other Japanese games are, exclusives and that, and the majority of them just don't interest me at all. I'm still sort of tempted to get like Star Fox and GoldenEye, but then I just think, nah, because you're just buying variants. I don't want to go down that road. I do like the Japanese GoldenEye though, it's really cool, that boxes. But yeah, this is absolutely fantastic. There's gameplay on my channel for this when I bought it last time. It's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, it's even better now actually, because I've got my N64's got the RGB mod, so it looks absolutely gorgeous on it. Really cool game. Right, so crack on with the Genesis, the good stuff. Here we go. Not that that's not good, I don't know why I said that. But yeah, I bought a few games, so it's not too bad, nice amount. So first one I picked up the other week from UK eBay is the Terminator. I was watching Dave Webster play this about, it's been a few weeks now I think since he played it, and it just made me want to get it again, because I've played it so many times over the years and it's absolutely brilliant. The first level drives me insane. Watching Dave play it was better, because I got an idea of what I've been doing wrong, and I found out you can actually get a machine gun as well, which helps, because throwing those bloody grenades is stupid. Didn't understand that at all. It's in really nice condition. I think it's about 5 quid. It hardly cost me anything at all. Just hold the manual in place. There you go. All there. It's got the hang tab. All's important. I don't buy games unless it's got a hang tab attached. It's a pet thing with me. I have to have the hang tab. I know most people don't care that it's broken off, but to me it means the case is damaged, so I can't be doing with that. I mean, I know you can buy new cases and that, but I don't want to go down that road either. I don't want to keep buying bloody cases. But yeah, this is really cool, and God, the soundtrack. I mean, my Genesis is one of the original ones. I got 2 original Genesis, whatever. The ones with a really good audio, and man, the soundtrack on this is absolutely spectacular. I've just got a new system, a new stereo as well, and it kicks the arse of the speakers I had before, and it just sounds so bloody good. Cracking game, really like that a lot. Next one I bought this months ago. I've just never shown it because I tried to do a gameplay and I couldn't get anyone the game, and it proper annoyed me, and so I didn't post the gameplay because I was just raving at the TV. And it is Batman. It's the first game I ever saw on the Mega Drive, back when I was young, when I don't even know if the Mega Drive was out at the time or if it was an import machine. But I remember I was in a market in a place close to where I used to live, and I saw there was this little game store in there. And the guy had the TV on the shelf, and he was playing this. It looked brilliant. But I mean, yeah, it was in nice condition as well, by the way. Oh man, this game, I don't understand it. I can't get up the first level basically. I just can't work it out. I remember watching Alan Mewtwo play this. He got stuck at exactly the same point. It's where there's like a box in front of you, and there's two twats that run up and down and keep respawning. And there's a platform there, and you can use your batarang and get up on the platform, but you can't jump across to the box. And I just cannot work out how to get across the box, and it's driving me insane. Shame, because the game started off really good. I was enjoying it, but that was just, I don't know, it's frustrating. But it looks good, sounds good, just can't get anywhere, so it's a bit annoying. Right, so next one, classic game, must have if you've got a Genesis, Streets of Rage. I absolutely adore this game. I mean, this is my genre, this is where I'm happy. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm sure that majority of people know what this is, and it's fantastic. It holds up so well. I haven't managed to complete it yet. I can get to the last level on my own, but it's so hard on your own. I need a partner. I can only ever complete this game on 2-player. It just kicks my ass when you get to the end. But it is brilliant. I still love it. I mean, I love this one. This has always been my favourite version of the game, just because I love the tiny sprites and I love the music, and I like the power up where you get the cop car coming. That is just brilliant. The music, the graphics, the gameplay, the level design, the bosses, it is one of the best scrolling beat 'em ups ever made. It's fantastic. I always play as Blaze as well, because Blaze is kick-ass. She's definitely the best character. It's brilliant. So yeah, awesome game. So next one I got is Streets of Rage 2. Fantastic. I know that most people say this is the best one of the trilogy. I'm like that. I've always preferred number 1, but I've been playing this one a hell of a lot lately, trying to beat it. There you go. Again, this is another one where I can get to the last level and I get killed. I run out of credits. It's frustrating. But this game is absolutely brilliant. It's such a nice advancement from the original. It's just brilliant. The music's fantastic. The graphics are really chunky and you've got massive dudes, and it's just really, really good. Great level design. Really interesting bosses on this one as well. Especially when you go into like it's not a ghost house, is it? Or is it a ghost house? I don't know. When you're in the theme park bit and you got that weird like Geiger thing with the head that moves around, that's strange. I still don't get that. But I just love it. I like the weapons. I get big swords in this one. And it's got the whole pirate ship. It's really, really cool. Cracking game. That's like I always play as Blaze when I'm playing Streets of Rage games, because she's just the best. It's brilliant. Yeah, it looks absolutely. I must admit, through an RGB SCART, it looks so good. The quality is beautiful. The music, epic. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Love this game. And so the next one I got was one that Alex helped me get, which was really chuffed about because I've been trying to get this for a while. Not a cheap game at all, unfortunately. It's a pain in the arse how much they charge for this, but I was willing to pay the money because I just wanted it. It is Streets of Rage 3. And I love these red cases, they're brilliant. There you go. So I've only played this once so far, and I got it like last week before. It's weird, let's put it that way. I haven't got that far into it, and it is weird. The music's all over the shop. It's really cool. I like the music. It's just really strange. And the graphics are gorgeous, man. I mean, they really did upgrade it. It looks absolutely beautiful. I was really impressed. The animations as well. Like when Blaze does her flying kick, it looks absolutely superb. Really, really nice. Cool enemies, very 90s. I mean, you look at some of the enemies, you're like, my God. And you fight a kangaroo, which is just completely like, what the hell's going on? It's random. But I didn't get very far. I don't know if there's a couple of levels, but it's basically I got just past the bit where you get them two women that are like Blaze who beat the shit out of you, and they're just jumping all over the place. I managed to finally get past them because they were kicking my ass, and then I died. But I'm going back to this and playing it again soon, because I know people slack this off and say it's the worst one of the 3, but I actually think it was a pretty decent game. I was quite impressed with it. I had a lot of fun playing it anyway, so it's definitely worth the money. It's in nice condition as well. Not a bad cover actually, it's pretty cool. Although Axel looks really old for some reason. It looks weird on this one. And Blaze don't look like Blaze, but oh well. But no, it's a cracking game. And it's a lot of Trilogy, so I'm really happy about that. That's the main thing. I've got all 3 of them now. Right, next one. One I've already got a loose cart for, but I wanted to get a box copy for ages, and this one came up for I think $16, and it was no international shipping, so I asked Alex to pick this one up for me. It's an absolutely brilliant game. It's Shinobi III. Love this game. I got a gameplay on my channel when I first got the loose cart and I first played it. It's really good. I mean, the music in this game is superb. It's a tough old game though. I mean, I can't. If you can see that monster there, that pink one there, I can't get past that twat. It drives me crazy. I just can't work out what I'm doing wrong, but it's a really, really cool game. I know some people say this is quite tough as well, and it can be. It can really kick your ass. I have days, I mean, some days I'll play it and I'll do really well and just fly through it and I'll be fine until I get to that monster. Then there's other days where I just can't do it and I just get battered. But it's a really, really fun. Lovely music, really, really impressive soundtrack on this one. Really nice visuals as well, and it plays really well. I've played Revenge of Shinobi before. I've never been able to get into that one. I want to pick it up again and try it, but I've never really been able to get anywhere, and I just don't enjoy the game as much. This one, absolutely brilliant. It feels like a classic Shinobi. It's just really, really, really good. What we're going to do next? Right, next up I bought 2 games. I got both of these sealed. One's unsealed because I've played it, and the other one's still wrapped up in its plastic. I got these for $40. Is that right? Yeah, $40. That was it. $40 for the 2 from Canada, which I thought was brilliant. And basically, the guy had them on sale. I sent him a message. I said, "Do you ship to the UK?" The auction ended, and I was like, "Ah, shit." And then I got an email the next day saying, "Oh, I do, but unfortunately they've just finished." And then he went, "Oh, by the way, I've got another couple." So I was like, "You've got another 2 sealed copies?" All right, fair enough then. So I asked him to put a listing up. I went to bed, got up next morning, went on, and he sent me an email saying, "Oh, I've listed them." So I was like, "Great." So I went onto his shop, no listing. So I emailed him. I said, "Where are they?" And he goes, "Someone's bought them." I was like, "Oh, for God's sake." He goes, "But it's okay. I've got another 2." And I was like, "What, have you got like a box of them or something? What's going on? It's a bit weird." And then he listed it. And when I noticed the original listing that sold, the second listing he put up 2 copies of both games. So he literally got, he got like the first 2, because it's 2 in a series of games, and then he got 2 more copies of each of them. So that was like, you know, and then he's got another 2 on top of that, which he listed as doubles as well. So we had another 4. And I was just like, "Where are you getting all these games from, mate?" But whatever. So yeah, I went and bought them anyway, and I was really impressed. This was on the recommendation of Shen Muzo. So well done, Ben, because you know your games. It is Vectorman and Vectorman 2. Vectorman 2 is still in its plastic seal. I've got my box protectors. Vectorman 1 I'm playing at the moment. Oh my god, what a brilliant game. It's absolutely superb. I can't wait to play the sequel, see how it stacks up. I know Ben hasn't played his yet either. I can't remember if Ben's was sealed when I saw it in the video. But I know he said he hasn't played. I'm sure it was sealed, because I'm sure he said he hadn't opened it, because he's still playing this one. Man, this game is brilliant. It really, really, really impressive game. I mean, the graphics and the animation are just spectacular for a 16-bit game. It really does show what the Mega Drive was capable of. When the Vectorman dude's running, it's just absolutely superb. And the gunplay, the fact that I love that one thing you can do is that when you jump up in the air, you can pull down and press the shoot button, and it fires down into the air, and as you're dropping down, it slows you down. It's absolutely brilliant. Really cool enemies, great level design. I had a lot of fun playing it. I'm really, really enjoying it a lot. Yeah, there's not much I can say. It's just fantastic. I'll definitely do gameplays of all these games anyway, and I'll have to show you Vectorman, because I'm sure most people might have seen it already, but I want to put my spin on it. It's just brilliant. Really, really fun game. Yeah, I absolutely love it. So that's taken up a lot of my time at the moment. And then eventually I'll get back to playing number 2, which looks absolutely spot on. I'm hoping it's as good as the original or better. Right, so that's those ones. I've got 2 more to show you. These are really good, I think. One in particular I was really happy to get, because this next game I've been trying to get for absolutely ages, and it only seems to get listed every now and again. And I was talking to Ninja Bear Hug, who told me that apparently the PAL version is extremely rare and therefore commands a high price. And for some reason, because that commands a high price, the American version as also commanding a high price, even though it doesn't deserve to, because it's actually quite common. So there's a bit of an influence thing going on. So I did pay a lot of money for this, but I thought it was worth it, and I'm glad I did. And it is The Punisher. When I had my main cabinet, I had this on the main arcade, and I absolutely loved it. And when I found out it was on the Genesis, I saw Nate Great 321 probably a couple of years back now. He's done a gameplay for it when he picked it up from a pawn shop or something. I was really, really chuffed when I saw that. I thought it looked brilliant. It really stacked up well to the arcade, so I've always wanted a copy of it, and it's absolutely brilliant. There you go. My first playthrough, I got right through to the last level and died, and I was like, I think I need to ramp the difficulty up a little bit, because it's a little bit easy, but this is brilliant. I can't wait to do a gameplay of this. It's fantastic. The weapons in it, it's just such a faithful translation. It looks really good. Lot of fun. Excellent game. Another one of those red boxes, which I love those. And the last game I picked up is one that came this week, and I haven't played it yet. I haven't had a chance to. This was Pete Dorr put a video up a couple of weeks back. I can't remember if it was like undiscovered games or like hidden gems, that kind of thing, for the Genesis platformers. And this was one of them. There's a couple I want to get that he put up, which look really, really good. And this one looked really interesting. And it is McDonald's Treasureland Adventure. Or is it Adventures? No, it is Adventure. Yeah. Now, it hasn't got the hang tab. A bit annoying. It came from Canada. And I thought, man, that case looks really nice, in really good condition. I looked on the auction, and it had got the hang tab, so it wasn't me going mental. So I think the guy I must have changed the case or something, I don't know. It's a bit of a pain in the arse. So I'm going to have to pick a case up for this, or buy a sports game cheap or something. But it's in really lovely condition as well. And when I saw it on Pete Dorr's video, the quality looked really, really good. It looked like a really cracking platformer. So I'm looking forward to trying that one out. In fact, I'll probably just do a gameplay and play it for the first time on camera. That'd probably be the best way. Get my initial reactions to it. There you go. Anyway guys, so that's what I've been picking up recently. Just a small selection of games. And I've got a couple of things coming in the post. Nothing major, so I'm not going to put them on camera, but I've got a Super Famicom console coming from Japan. I finally got one. I've been trying to get one for months now. They're so expensive, and they're always yellowed and knackered. And I just haven't been able to find a good deal. And I finally found a bloke a couple of days ago. I bought a loose console, just the machine, nothing else. And it was $15, so it was like £9.50 somewhere, and it's just under a tenner. And I was like, that is ridiculous, I'm having that. So I grabbed that, and he was also selling controllers for like $5, which is like about £3.50, I think. So, sorry about that guys, battery died, bloody thing. Yeah, so I've got the Super Famicom coming, got the controller, really happy with that. The main reason I bought one is because I do have a selection of Super Famicom games, and there are a few more I want to pick up. And even though my American machine is modified to play Japanese games, I just can't be arsed pissing about changing cartridges and all that. I'd rather just have a Super Famicom set up there, and I can have all my Japanese games always ready to play, have my American games ready to play. I ain't got to arse around with the machine. Plus I just want one because they look great. So. And it was 10 quid, so you can't really argue with that. And it's not yellow either. From what I saw in the photograph, it got a lot. I saw one scratch on the top. It's probably going to have more scratches when it arrives, but I'll just deal with that, that's fine. I was more bothered about it being yellow because I hate that, it looks vile. But that's it really, yeah. So I won't bother showing that on video because it's not really exciting to go, oh, I've got a Super Famicom. But yeah, other than that, it's great. I mean, I haven't ordered any more games, I'm taking it easy. It's a lot better now I've sold everything as well, because I've got more focus and I know what I want to buy, and I don't need to rush, and I can just enjoy all of this and play them and have fun. That's the most important thing. Yeah, it is E3 next week, the big event, the thing I'm really looking forward to this year. I love E3. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest, I'll just say to this now, I was considering not doing any videos for E3. All the negativity that's surrounding the Xbox One, following my previous video and everything, it just made me think, what's the point? Yeah, I don't understand all the negativity, and I'm not going to get into it here again because Christ, it did my head in when I read all the comments and I saw the bullshit on the internet where people were just completely taking things out of bleeding context as always and believing rumours and all that other shit. Yeah, I'm not going to get into a debate about it because I don't really care. It just pissed me off a little bit. It's just like, people need to just chill the F out, you know what I mean? What's wrong with you? It's the games console, man. People are taking this shit too seriously. So if you want me to do E3 videos and give my thoughts on the press conferences and the games and all the other stuff, just let me know down below, because at the moment I don't feel like making them, because I really don't want to deal with any negativity and all that crap. I ain't got time for it. I don't come on here for that. You know, constructive is fine, but just being a miserable bastard, I don't have time for people being like that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you all again soon.